All right, we're back.
And we're back for another exciting episode
Of dudes be playing.
Daymare.
Yep. I saw the prequel. I was at GameStop the other day. Well, the new one that's a prequel.
Yep.
Daymare 1994 Sandcastle.
What a mouthful.
I'm like, I'm not paying $40 for this.
Oh, why not? We've been enjoying this.
We have, but we're not playing it anytime soon. So I'll just like hang out till it slowly gets cheaper and then buy it.
Yeah, true enough.
I did buy fucking what is it?
What is it?
It's
What is it?
dude, god damn it. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
Oh, I did see that. I saw that when you turned on your PlayStation.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
So it's a spiritual successor to Jet Set Radio Future, which I loved. It looks worse than Jet Set Radio Future did, and that game's 23 years old. Yes.
You think it looks worse?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And it's not that I think, it does.
It does.
I mean, they tried to copy I mean, obviously, it's like a very small team. It was an indie game.
Yeah.
Versus Sega, you know?
Yeah, back when they... So really, you just think it visually looks not as good?
Well, here, let me bring up a still image from Jet Set Radio Future just to make sure it's not rose-colored glasses.
I was going to say, because I don't... I imagine at least it's like fidelity-wise, like it would look better like on your TV, like instead of like, I don't know. It's just strange.
Jet Set Radio Future looks better.
Oh, that's so crazy to me.
Because now I'll pull up Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. This is for my own thing.
Cyberpunk, Bomb Russian.
But the game is fun. I was, by Bomb Rush Cyberpunking.
So you were actually playing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
This screen grab doesn't really do it justice. Like, because I don't know. It's like the art. They tried to copy the art style, but they don't do it as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, like their signs look worse. Like there's just like a brightness and like a polish to the style in Jet Set Radio Future that Bomb Rush Cyberpunk doesn't have. Because they try to copy the same art style, but it's close, but it's not it.
It's no cigar. Okay. Well, that's. I guess that makes somewhat sense because you're right. They definitely had a bigger team when they made Jet Set Radio for sure.
The other thing Bomb Rush Cyberpunk has going against it, what a mess. Their soundtrack, it's not even to say it's worse. I think it kind of sucks.
Oh, the Cyberpunk one?
Yes. Because it's kind of like lo-fi beats.
Yeah.
I'm like, which are cool, but if you're going to be a spiritual successor to Jet Set Radio Future, like you want like that break beat, like really upbeat music, but it's like super chill music, which is the opposite of like that play style to me.
That is kind of interesting.
I'm like, when there was a documentary about Jet Set Radio, and the entire documentary is talking about the soundtrack.
It's just talking about the music.
Literally just the music. That's why that style of music is called Shibuya-kei. Like, because it comes from like the Shibuya part of Tokyo. It's very specific to there.
Yeah.
It's like a breakbeat, like Japanese hip hop rock thing, and it's fucking rad. So I guess maybe they didn't want to be too on the nose.
Maybe they didn't want to get sued.
I mean, I don't see how they could. It's like they're not calling it Jet Set. It's not the same characters. It's just the same style. Like, are they gonna sue Daymare for being a clone of Resident Evil?
Well,
like,
it depends. You don't know game company. I mean, Capcom didn't care. They clearly were like, well, just you can't make it into Resident Evil 2. You gotta just kind of make it into something else.
Yeah. But my point is, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is still fun to play.
Yeah.
Like I was like constantly, boy, if you don't let me Cyberpunk, because it had all the stupid tutorials.
Oh yeah.
So I kept saying that. If you don't let me Cyberpunk, I swear to God.
God damn it.
I mean, if I could download Jet Set Radio Future, like if I could pay for it to have it on my PS5, I would.
Yeah. It's
on Steam, but I don't want to play it on my computer.
It is one of those things. I get like, there's certain games where it's just like, but it's more or less just like I want to have the ability to play with the controller. So it's like, but I mean, obviously PCs now you can just hook up any controller to it.
Yeah.
And fucking play.
I just don't want to sit at my fucking desk because I sit there for my job.
I unfortunately don't have a nice comfy couch to sit on when I game.
That's true. Oh, have you been here since I bought my N64?
Yes, I have. I have seen the
and the Pokemon Game Boy?
Yes, I've seen all that. Looking real fancy sitting over there.
Yeah, I need to hook up the HDMI adapter and change it to 4:3. Because it kind of stretches the image. When you're playing, you get used to it, but if you kind of step back and look at it, it looks odd.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like I took a picture and like sent it to Tyler, like I'm playing fucking Ocarina of Time, and he's like, that looks weird.
Yeah. Ooh. Doors 98.
Hell yeah.
I like that. Instead of windows, it's doors.
Can't have enough.
The developers had a fun sense of humor here. Oh, what the fuck?
Man, I bought a PSP and a Game Boy so I could play Final Fantasy Tactics at work, but then immediately work got so fucked up. I haven't been able to play.
Yeah, Tyler was talking about taking his guitar to work, because there are certain points of the day where it's like there's some downtime.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I don't give a fuck.
I learned how to play guitar at work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Because my job when I was an agent and we were a much smaller company, I'd have so much fucking downtime, dude. Yeah, I learned how to play guitar at work. Now my agents don't have fucking downtime, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it's what it was for me is not what it was for you. I'm sorry, it's not 2021 anymore.
It really sucks when that happens. It's like, I remember, it's like, it sucks when you have a job and there were actually downtime moments where you feel like it's like, all right, cool, I can kind of chill, and then all of a sudden that all gets ripped away from you. That has happened to me with my job, because I was the guy who didn't have to worry about a lot of shit, and then all of a sudden I have to worry about like fucking a billion fucking things.
Yeah, man. Being a manager is something else.
It is.
You know what's wild? I've like, I'm a manager of a B2B SaaS company. I make less than fucking managers of retail make here.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I make more money managing a Starbucks. Although my job is I sit in an ergonomic chair all day. Working retail is way. You're not the crazy guy.
Yeah.
Working retail, a part of me is like, they fucking should make more money.
Yeah.
They're on their feet all day. They're treated like shit to their faces.
Well, that's very true. Well, it's fucked up because one of the guys that's been working there for, oh god damn it, who's been working there for 15 plus years, is just making like 25 plus.
Yeah, what you're
While
making.
me and Tyler, it's like I've been there for, 10 months and I'm already making 25, and then Tyler came in at 25.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Because if he got hired at like, $15 an hour 15 years ago, and 15 was really good.
Yeah.
And then he's only getting cost of living increases, which is just like a flat percentage.
Yeah.
That percentage is based off what he makes. So they literally tell you, in order to make more money, you need to change jobs every 2 to 3 years. Because your company caps what they give as raises.
Yeah.
But the market raises faster than that.
Man, that's so fucked up.
Like my company has a max out of 10%, but I don't even think they fucking do that anymore. I think they cut what the max out is in half. So it seems like it's a max out of 5%. So it would take me 4 years, assuming I got the max, to get a 20% increase. Whereas if I change jobs in 2, I'm likely to get that 20%.
Man, it's so fucking weird. Why are jobs like that?
I don't know. Our learning and development person is like, you do understand it costs way more money to train someone than it does to give somebody way more money to keep them.
Yeah, especially if they know how everything works there.
Yeah, and then they hire people on and pay them more money.
Yeah. It's a very strange conundrum, to be honest. I'm so confused by just how it fucking works in their minds. I mean, I guess I'm just not I'm not some kind of corporate shill or anything.
I'd say I would just rather have somebody new that's happy to pay somebody new more that's new and happy to be there than keep around somebody who's experienced who
expects more.
Expects more.
I just found
But I'm like, it's not expected. They deserve
Yeah,
more.
exactly. Like, you're kind of, it's not expectations. Oh, God, I'm really
But if you're at the point where you're like, I want more money, they're like, you're toxic. You got to go. It's like, you're going to pay somebody fucking 30% more.
Oh, dude, I'm
to come in here unexperienced. Dude, you're locked.
I'm stuck.
There you go, run.
Oh, shit. No, it's closed.
You better get to shooting.
Oh, this is a terrible mistake. Oh,
you're fine.
Okay.
You're gonna waste some health items you wouldn't need to waste otherwise. Oh, melee.
Would you just stop? Give me a second?
Can I just have a minute?
Just give me a goddamn minute. Fuck.
That was absurd.
All right. Well,
that was almost as absurd as corporate fucking structures.
Yeah, seriously. Whatever. Fuck the job talk. Oh, God.
Oh, so I've been watching the Wu-Tang bio series on Hulu.
Oh, yeah?
And the Wu-Tang Clan has a fucking bio series. It's very good.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
I'm on season 2.
I didn't listen to the Wu-Tang Clan a lot. I've always heard about them, but I've never really sat down and listened to their music very much.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Wu-Tang is like they have 2 songs that everybody loves, Protect Your Neck and Wu-Tang Clan Ain't Nothing to Fuck With. And if those are the same songs, this is going to prove my point. Because I mean, you buy just the one record, 36 chambers, and then they had spin-offs and shit, but you just buy that record. And the thing about Wu-Tang is they don't have choruses, they don't have hooks.
Yeah.
It's just 8 dudes doing hard-ass rap verses over kind of really cool, it's like lo-fi intentionally. Like I described their snare as like super stepped on and like harsh. And so it's like these hard-ass beats with 8 to 9 dudes at any given time.
And they don't, and I actually think it makes it easier, right? Because you got 8 dudes who are all writing their own bars.
Trying to one-up each other.
Yeah, just trying to one-up each other.
Yeah, so, like, let me go. But yeah, you just get 36 chambers as the one. Like, that's the record everybody listens to. But, I mean, there's Wu-Tang fans that are probably like, no, that's not it. There's extra. It's funny, when I search the Wu-Tang Clan, it's 36 chambers comes up.
That's fucking funny.
To prove my point. Yeah, because then they had Wu-Tang Forever. And then they had The Saga Continues, but then after that it's like, you know, the instrumentals and stuff. But they had a couple of albums that people love. Again, Enter the Woo, 36 Chambers.
Enter the Woo.
But that's why it doesn't have hooks or anything. It's just if you're into like a lo-fi style, like hard ass beats with dudes just dropping like hard rap verses. It's almost like if you're into rap battles and shit, like you would really enjoy Wu-Tang because they're kind of battling in a sense that they're trying to one-up each other.
I do enjoy some rap battles.
Yeah.
Actually, Eminem just came out with his new album, which is I've been listening to.
The Death of Slim Shady.
Yeah, and I found it kind of confusing because on Spotify, there's 2 different albums for The Death of Slim Shady, but I don't know if one is like a fake album and the other one's the real one. So I listened to both, and I don't really know which one's the real one or not. I don't know if it was like a double-sided disc thing.
Yeah, it's
where
probably
like,
become with 2 discs.
Yeah, exactly. So there's like 2 sides to it, which I wouldn't be surprised because it's been fucking years since he's come out with anything.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. He's rich.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, he had some good stuff on that one. I enjoyed. There were some songs on there. Jesus, do you see the neck?
I don't know, man. I only listen to pop punk and easycore. Like,
what the fuck is this shit? I shot you fucking 3 times in the goddamn head. Fuck, yeah, whatever. All right.
That's what you get. And no, my songs of the summer, or my albums of the summer, are neon pop punk records from like 2008. Oh
yeah.
So it's
Isn't it weird how hard it is to get into like new music sometimes?
No, because I mean I definitely gone out of my way to find new pop punk bands and shit. But yeah, no, it's the 2008 album by Forever the Sickest Kids, Underdog Alma Mater, and then the other one is Skip School Start Fights.
What the? I'm dead.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
I couldn't fight her off anymore. I'm dead.
Dead. Another 2008 record, Skip School Start Fights by Hit the Lights. But then also I've been listening to a lot of this modern pop punk band from Philly called Goalkeeper. And if you're a pop punk fan and you've never listened to Goalkeeper, definitely do. I call them Beard 182 because they're just, you know,
bunch of beard dudes.
Well, 2 beard guys and then their drummer.
Oh.
But like their lead singer's literally wearing a flannel and their band picture, and he's got a big old beard.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm like, if IPA dudes, you know, made Blink-182 music, like that would be Goalkeeper. But yeah, anyway, Wu-Tang like has a specific type of fan base, and they're not easily digestible to the casual fan.
Casual.
Which I would say I am. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm a fucking huge Wu person.
Yeah.
Like I listen to like, you know, the songs I named, and then I'm like, I've had enough Wu. Like that's enough Wu for me.
That's enough Wu for me for today.
I don't need to listen to all of 36 fucking Chambers. Like, listen, man, I got shit to do.
Yeah, Wooville. Chris does not live in Wooville.
Maybe that's disrespectful, but if you're super deep into it, God bless you. But I've been watching the biopic and really enjoying it.
Yeah.
And I do recommend it if you've never seen it. Wu fan or not, I recommend.
They're an interesting group of dudes, nonetheless.
Dude, it's crazy. They all fucking hated each other. Like,
really?
Yeah, it's literally RZA trying to get these people together that don't want to fucking be together.
Oh, that's really
And he's like,
funny.
I need fucking 8 people that are all beefing, that want like them hating each other
is what makes the band.
What makes them want to one up each other, which makes the best fucking music. Tom DeLonge of Blink said once,
you know, yeah,
it's the tension that makes the music so good. If one guy gets his way, it's obvious, and the record is worse for it.
You know what? That makes sense, because then you're constantly trying to do better because you want to outdo the other guy.
Or
So
prove your fucking point.
Yeah, well.
That part you want has to be good enough for the other person to go, yes, that rules.
Yeah.
Because if it's not good enough and they're like, I don't want to do that, that's the problem, though, is most people get fucking butthurt by that.
Yeah, people don't like competition anymore is the whole thing.
Well, they're like, they get really attached to it. It's like, man, I love this part. And then somebody else will go, I don't really like that. And they're like, fuck you. And instead of trying to make it better, like, I fuck you, I quit. That's every band I've ever fucking been in. Fear and Loathing in Plain Sight.
Fuck yeah, I'm glad I died now, because this is pretty good. What a fucking movie that movie is. Ugh. What an experience.
I'm not a big fan.
You don't like it? Yeah, I can understand that. It's definitely a fucking, it's such a weird acid trip of a movie. I mean, the only reason I like it is because I just like watching Johnny Depp act out all these insane drug trips. Like, I fucking love when he's tripping on the LSD and he sees all the dinosaurs, and then he's like hanging out in his room, and then the guy comes in and he's like, Toyota. It's like, I don't know, he's like fucking freaking out because he's like, Mitsubishi, Toyota.
Yeah, because they're there to cover the motorcycle thing.
Off duty, especially on Fridays.
I saw it once, and I was like, it's okay. I mean, that was before I had my traumatic experience with the hallucinogens, which wise I don't think I could watch it now. But I thought it was okay. But then every fucking person in my friend group made it their whole personality.
Oh yeah,
your brother included, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he's grown out of it, but everybody, it's the best. And I'm like, I hate this.
Johnny Depp was a very influential actor at the time.
I think he did a great job, and I'm sure it's a good movie. It's just not for me. It was ruined, but it's like how Tool fans ruined the movie Tool, or the band Tool.
The movie.
Fear and Loathing fans ruined Fear and Loathing.
Oh yes. But that's just like your opinion, man.
Sure.
Sure, but it's correct.
I mean, opinions can't be correct, wrong, or right.
Ooh.
They're opinions.
The truth behind
what?
I don't know. The system is watching you. Oh, we already know that. Whatever. Who doesn't know that? Would you?
Keep fucking yawning.
Well, it is towards the end of the day, so for people who don't follow along, we usually record on a Sunday morning.
It's true.
But today we're recording on a Friday night.
Yeah.
You figure we'd have more energy, but I'm feeling pretty wrung out from work.
So, I mean, it sucks so bad. So when we were at, before we went camping, we went to Safeway to get food for camping.
Yes.
And we were looking at, because Hannah was going to do kebabs, and they have kebabs in like their deli.
Yeah.
Case. And I was like, do you want to just do pre-made kebabs? And she's like, no, I want to make them. But while I was there, I'm like, let me get 3 of your sirloin cuts.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, which ones? And I'm like, dealer's choice. So I spent $70 on these sirloins.
Ooh.
But then we go camping.
Mm-hmm.
And I had eaten one. And then we went camping, so they'd sat in the fridge, like in a Ziploc, because if you freeze steak, it destroys the flavor of steak.
Yeah, very true.
But then we're gone for fucking 3 days, and then I just didn't get around to eating them. And so today I was like, we need to eat these steaks. I'm not setting $70 on fire.
Yeah.
And then I cooked the steaks, and I'm like, fuck. I had Hannah, I took a bite, and I was like, God damn it, it tastes oxidized and kind of gross. So I had her take a bite, and she's like, yeah, that sucks. And so I just had to throw it all away.
I hate wasting food, man. It's
Dude, I
such a
was so
shitty
angry
thing.
because I'm like, that's what I was gonna eat for dinner, and then I'm like kind of out of food. I have a bunch of burgers I bought before camping, and then some of that's oxidizing, but hamburger is a little bit better than steak with oxidation. So I messaged my older brother like, hey, do you and your son want to come over on Saturday? I got these burgers. I'm not wasting $60.
Yeah. You want to eat these bad burgers?
No, dude, 4 of them are good. 2 of them are starting to oxidize, but it means it's oxidation. It's fine. It's just with steaks, they get like a certain flavor with it. Basically sucks the flavor out of a steak. Is the simplest way to put it.
Yeah.
It sucks the flavor out of a steak. So
sucks it right out.
Yep. So you just take it's like the fat, and it kind of tastes like buttery is the way I can describe it. I mean, I could have probably cut it up and turned it into like fajitas or something, but I was like, God. I'm like, I'm not wasting these burgers, but that's left me with like oddly no food.
Oh.
And so I haven't eaten dinner. I cooked those steaks and then didn't eat them. And
God damn it! I am just having a terrible time with this part.
you just run.
I'm just running. I don't know where to go. Is the whole issue?
That's your problem. You don't know where to go. That's your whole issue.
I'm kind of wandering, aimlessly wandering.
See, that's your problem. You're wandering aimlessly.
Oh God.
Have you thought about not doing that?
No.
All right, I'm on DoorDash.
No.
Because I need to eat. It's 8 o'clock at night here, so.
You're door dashing?
I need to. I don't have any fucking food.
Hey, green herbs.
The best part too is I can save the receipt for this, and then we get reimbursed for lunch every Tuesday.
Oh.
So I just saved the receipt and put it in for a reimbursement.
Oh, that's not bad. But Chris, did you see?
Do you see?
Green herbs.
Oh, hell
It
yeah.
literally just says green herbs, but I can't fucking use them. Damn you, game. You're just taunting me with health.
Now I'm paralyzed by options.
Oh.
I have option paralysis, Ben.
That does happen. That's the same thing that happens with any streaming site. It's just like there's so much to pick from, but none of it sounds interesting.
Dude, you're telling me.
Oh man, I don't get that. It's such a weird phenomenon.
Shit.
Yeah, I just rewatch the same shit I've seen before because I'm like, well, I know I'll enjoy it, so I just rewatch it. Like I just rewatched a fucking anime that for some reason I really enjoy. It's Skeleton Knight in Another World, and it's just about a skeleton knight who
In another world.
And it's a well animated show, and I enjoy it a lot. It's simplistic, but it literally opens with a really hardcore almost rape, but then he comes in and fucking kills the guy that's about to do it, but it does it such a because he's dressed like a fucking paladin.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's super great looking. I don't know, man. They really outdid themselves with it. I wish there was a second season. But
that reminds me, because I'm like, what was I watching before? Oh, I was watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yes,
I finally finished that.
Oh, good.
I mean, that's not the first time I've seen it, guys.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it. But then I wanted to watch the original series, and I'm like, is that on Hulu? 'Cause I have access to my cousin's Crunchyroll, but I think Crunchyroll's interface on PlayStation fucking sucks.
You know, Crunchyroll itself has kind of let me down recently because they just got rid of. I mean, and you wouldn't know this unless you watch it on PC, but they had a comment section on their website when you went to go watch anime on the website on the computer. They had a comment section below each episode, and before you clicked into it was just on like the base thing with all the episodes. There was people who would like leave reviews, and they would be talking about what happened in the episode and stuff, and it was all really cool. I liked it. And then they, for some reason, I guess it was too much money for them to really handle.
Yeah, maintain it on their server.
And so they just cut the whole thing out, and I'm just like, dude, like, I get it. It's not like everybody really interacted with it, because if you're on PlayStation or something, you don't even see those comment sections.
Yeah.
But it was still very disappointing to see that they just got rid of it altogether.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when Crunchyroll was $5.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's $17.99.
It's the same as every other streaming
Yeah,
service.
it's really...
My fucking Netflix is $40 goddamn dollars.
I can't do it, man. It's such a fucking... It just feels like such a waste of money, because it's like, you're only paying... You're not even paying to really own any of this shit. You're just paying it to rent it for multiple weeks at a time. And that's even if you're even watching it.
We don't have any other options, man.
I know.
Unless you buy DVDs like me. But then do you
so
want to stand up and
sad.
put a DVD in?
No.
Or a Blu-ray? You don't.
No.
I do it occasionally.
No.
When we watch Star Wars, I made a point to put
Yeah.
my fucking Blu-rays in.
Yeah, that's true.
There is, on these old Blu-rays and DVDs, there is extra content.
Well,
There's
see,
like,
that's the whole thing, too, is you don't get that anymore
yeah,
either.
they don't do it. I mean, to be fair, how often did people watch movie commentary?
No, I'm probably not enough, but they should, at least when it comes to certain movies. There was a lot of good content in those commentaries.
If you love the movie, it's like, watch the commentary. It's cool. Like for Risk Cutters, I watched it with the commentary and learned a bunch of shit. Like it was literally just a podcast that was playing over the movie. That's what they should have done.
Yeah.
They should have ripped the audio out and then made it just available as like a podcast in like modern day.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because then you could listen to it while you're doing other shit. I mean, they are explaining scenes as they happen, but if you're super familiar with the movie, you would know what scene they're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess maybe they do that.
Certain movies. I
Kevin
remember
Smith has done it with everything he's ever made.
I still remember watching the commentary for Talladega Nights.
Yeah, because they do it in character,
Yeah,
right?
they do it in character, and they do it more as if the movie's been out for 20 plus years, and they're going back as like an anniversary special, and they're like, oh man, I remember back when this was
I know they did it in a funny way.
Yeah, it did, and it was very entertaining.
I wonder if Broken Lizard did anything funny with their movies.
Possibly. I think
commentary.
they just came out with a new one, from what I've been hearing.
Well, I mean, they had the TV show, Tacoma.
That's what it was. I think it was, the TV
FD,
show.
and that wrapped up. Like, they're already done with that.
Oh, okay. Well, it shows how much I know.
Yeah, Tacoma Fire Department. I mean, to be fair, like, they hadn't really made anything.
Well, they made a terrible Hunchback of Notre Dame movie. I fucking hate it.
And you're like one of the only people who like Slammin' Salmon.
I did like Slammin' Salmon. I didn't think, I know it's not the funniest movie, but I still enjoyed what it was trying to do.
And a lot of people didn't like Beer Fest either. I mean, it's just,
just crazy.
I mean, it had its, like, it was really goofy. Because I mean, Super Troopers, everybody loves.
Yeah.
That was lightning in a bottle.
Yes, it was.
And then underrated, Club Dread.
Club Dread, which actually I found out was before.
Yes.
Yeah, you told me that, I think. I was surprised about that. Because I thought it was after. I thought it was after they did Super Troopers.
Well, let's see. Club Dread, 2004. And then Super Troopers. Oh, no, you're right. Super Troopers came first, 2001. I think I just saw Club Dread first.
After, yeah. Like, the aliens don't jump, but fly. I like that.
Coconut Pete. I love Club Dread. I should watch again. I mean, it's actually been a while since I've seen Super Troopers, so I should watch that.
I do want to go back and watch Club Dread because there's just little things in it that really tickle my funny bone.
Josh got me because I had forgot about it. I'm like, play Margaritaville. I think you're confused. It's Pina Colada Burg.
Yeah, is that what he said to you?
Yeah, because I'm like, play Margaritaville, and he's like, I think you're confused. It's Pina Colada Burg. I think you mean Pina Colada Burg. And I was like, holy shit.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I found the soundtrack to my favorite anime of all time on cassette.
Oh.
And I bought it because I have a stack of cassette tapes on my desk. And because that's how I support bands I like, basically. Is I'm like, I don't want to do records anymore. And I don't want a shitty band shirt. So I'm like, when they release like cassettes, I just buy the cassette. Because they don't take up space and they're just, people are like, holy shit, is that a cassette? Like, I had people
It's a conversation piece.
Yeah, and people haven't held a cassette in so long.
Yeah.
Like you open it up and you're like, holy shit, I haven't felt this in forever. I'm gonna buy a boombox that can read them.
Yeah.
But yeah, my favorite anime of all time is Nana. And,
None of your business.
No, just Nana. It's a romance drama.
I think I remember you. Didn't you make us watch, or didn't make, but
when you were on
mushrooms.
Yeah, when you were on mushrooms, I was watching Nana. I didn't make you watch shit.
No,
that's what
didn't.
I was doing.
But it did get me. I remember. Oh, there we go. Okay. But I do remember. It's like whenever I take mushrooms and I'll go watch something, it's like I'll gain like a different perspective on the whole fucking like. I'll gain more from a show for some reason, because I did the same thing with Futurama. I watched all the movies, and for some fucking reason, the show just hit me a lot more. And then there was an anime I remember watching, and then Harold and Kumar, the second one. That was like my favorite movie of all time for a while, because I'd watched it on mushrooms.
Oh.
And I fucking, for some reason, the movie clicked so well, because it's such a good subverting your expectation movie. It's like, because they make fun of all the races. They do a lot of race jokes, but they're all I feel like they're all slappers. Like, cause you remember the guy, he's like pouring out the orange soda to intimidate.
Oh, yes.
It's like, do you want to talk now? It's just like, what the fuck?
That's super racist, man.
It's just like shit like that. Like, that movie was really fucking funny.
Oh, you want to know what's super funny about Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle? They wrote that Neil Patrick Harris shit in it without. They never talked to Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, they just fucking wrote it.
They wrote it. Yeah, like one of his friends was like, "I'm going to read for a movie that you're in." He's like, "What's that? I'm not in any movies." It's like he showed him the script part.
Oh, that's fucking
where he's
great.
like, "What?"
That is fantastic. I did not know that.
Yeah. So him actually playing himself in that manner was like, what a good sport.
Yeah. No, seriously, good for him though, dude. That's hilarious. Those movies, they came out the right time. I thought they were very well written.
I haven't rewatched them in so long, so I can't speak to it. But what I can speak to is after this monster attempt, we're going to wrap this up because we're over 30 minutes.
I'm dead.
So we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, I love you. Bye.